Donnie,
Yeah.
did you guys, okay, look at your screen right now. It's Valentina jungle.
Holy!
It's Valentina jungle. See, I told you, I can't predict. We can't predict. What?
I got goosebumps.
Once again, from Aura Fire can take down the Bulls. The early game is going to be the main focus of attention for the side of Rebellion. Will they be able to utilize it to get the game? That's always been the question, and we will find that question answered here in game number 2.
One of the reasons why I love watching Rebellion Zion is all these crazy picks coming in from high. And this is exactly what is being shown on the screen. It's being reflected in this game. And it's going to be interesting to see what Valentina can actually bring to the table in that jungle position, understanding that there are limitations to this hero, but in the hands of High, I do have high hopes for this hero as well. But look at this, Mirko.
Yeah, already in that bottom side, High will be the one picking up the Little Wanderer as Suelo will be forced to flicker away. This is one of the reasons we haven't seen Lunox played a lot in Season 9. She is really weak in the early stages of the game, not just in terms of 1v1 kill pressure, but especially in that wave pressure. Face hugger on the Kagura. Lilia is much better as well. Yve as well. And in the mid lane, there's going to be a lot of damage placed on towards Val. No mid pressure will mean that Rebellion will be struggling in the early game. Their notorious early game won't be the center of attention here. They have to wait for the win conditions. They need to wait for the power spikes, Eterna.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't like this Lunox is exactly like how you mentioned.
Styles and early game tempo.
Yeah, and one thing is that I want to mention is when we're taking a look at Aura Fire's composition, it's not just the early game that is scary about this team at High, already in the bottom side, looking for a pickup. But yeah, back to my point. The early game is scary from Aura Fire, but they're not leading 100% towards it. They still have a very good late game with the Esmeralda pickup, with the Valentina as well. Rebellion, though, complete opposite. He can only play towards that late game. Fluffy now in a 1v3 situation. He gets petrified, but he still has that flicker to get him out of that sticky situation, burning away a lot of resources. And it seems like it is going to be the first turtle uncontested for the side of Aura.
Another thing to highlight when we're talking about compositions is that although I do understand that Esmeralda does peak off later in the later stages of the game, they are lacking that form of DPS because Rebellion Sign has Beatrix, but look at that!
My goodness, beautiful by Kabuki, but on the other side of the map, Dyron goes in for some damage. The turtle will actually be taken away by High, a very good retribution to secure it, but what was that? Rebellion, they played towards the other side, they weren't looking for the fights, but still Kabuki somehow manages to outplay Rebellion.
Kabuki still being the person that he is, still very consistent in terms of gameplay. We can see his impact once again here in game number 2, and Aura Fire now a bit leading in terms of gold and of course in terms of rotations.
This is crazy. At this point, it really is really scary because Aura Fire, whenever they get that early game snowball, it's just really tough for anyone to get out of it. But let's see, Rebellion already looking for the plays on towards the bottom side. Kabuki flickering forward, trying to go for the Weighted Dragon, but will be able to connect onto Val right now. With the Purify connected, it's going to be him taking down Valdal, takes the kill, and now it's going to be High jumping back with the ultimate. IMU will be able to connect. Odiva goes in for the Tyrant's Revenge, and on the other side, Jisa now looking for the pickup onto Facehugger. He jumps in with the Tempest of Blades as well, but High will be able to take B-Roll down. It's going to be Suelo all alone, but Jisa comes in for the backup. High now caught in the bad situation, jumps in for the kill, and a triple kill, but Jisa goes in for the shutdown. He picks up the double. That is the triple kill by Nemo, and it's a 4-4 already in the early stage. A huge brawl.
What was that?
Insane.
The passive from Valentina comes into clutch and picks up triple kill. And there you go. High. Debuting with that Valentina.
Yeah, now,
holy.
Now we know why it's banned.
Holy.
Yeah, I'm as speechless as you, Gani. We haven't seen the Valentina, so we don't know how the pro players utilize this pick. Well, now we know why it's banned.
Now we know.
Now we know.
It deserves a ban, for sure. It deserves that top-tier ban because look at the impact on High. Once again, being able to put so much pressure and be able to rotate all around the map really fast as well.
Yeah, you can hear the screams. I mean, man, stop. Dyron's just trying to get out of a gank, dude. Why are you screaming at him? Holy. Aura, though, they're controlling the tempo. so well, not just by the gameplay, but with the yells as well. This is the mental game that we all mentioned about Aura Fire. This is another dimension to how they've been able to win the games. And Kabuki now opening up the map in the pop side though. Petrify gonna be used. Dyron almost gets a cheeky kill on towards Fluffy, but he is still able to use the flicker to get out. Now, Turtle number 2 up for the contest. Rebellion and Aura Fire both looking for this, but Godiva won't do anything here so far, just zoning them away, using the stickers, emotes, and now High actually with the Black Dragon form, he might be able to force something. Yeah, there you go. Black Dragon form going to be popped by High. Let's see if he does go for the dive. It seems like it is way too risky. He is going to fall back towards the turtle. And it seems like Rebellion don't have the resources to contest, but I might be wrong. Jisa on to the walls already with a Finch Voice, trying to open up the map for his team. He actually goes in towards the mid lane to clear the waves, and both teams reset.
Yeah, buying a lot of time for their team right now. We can see that Jisa on this Ling is going to have a really huge factor in terms of split push.
Ooh.
And that's exactly how Rebellion Zion likes to play, right? They love to go for the split push. They like to manipulate the waves. And because Jisa is using the Ling, we can definitely see that type of situation happening, denying the neutral objectives even from...
Oh
What?
My!
I was just about to say, but that was a turtle stolen, Mirko.
Nasty plays. Godiva gets out as well. Oh my god, that's going to be the engage coming in again. B-roll gets chunked low. Jisa now with the Tempest Blaze is going to be able to pop it away, but Fluffy gets a flank with the falling Star. Moon High jumps in. A double kill for Esmeralda. And that is a 3-0. They steal the turtle. They steal the team fight, and they are roaring right now.
My god, you can hear them scream on stage. This is huge, guys. This is so different to game number 1, where Aura was really behind, but now Rebellion Zion is actually in the back foot. And it is already 6 minutes in. The amount of neutral objectives that they have taken, the amount of towers that they have taken, Aura Fire, they know how to close the match, right? So it's going to be very scary for Rebellion Zion, and somehow they need to be able to weather the storm.
Oh man, it's just so scary. Godiva goes in. He's so on point with these Tyrant Revenges. Even though he wasn't able to get the kill onto Swalo, that's a huge, huge resource burn. High now. He's in the Black Dragon form, jumping all the way to the backside. Dragon goes in as well with a Furious Dive. Able to connect onto Godiva, but that's not a prior target. Jason now jumping onto Facehugger, not able to connect, and the damage coming from High is just way too much. Godiva with the re-engage will be able to find Swalo in his sights. Dyron looking for the trade. Goes in, picks up Godiva with a Furious Dive as well. Will be able to disengage, but High jumps in. He gets terrified, and Kabuki with the flanks controlled chaos from Aura here in game number 2. Val is next on the chopping block. He gets terrified, but Aura is ferocious. High goes in, and that's going to be the follow-up instantly. Val pops in a Purify, unable to get out. Facehugger jukes him away. It's going to be the 7th place, going to be popped, but Jisa picks up the kill. High looking for more damage on the board. What the heck is going on? Again, Aura, Aura, and Aura. This is controlled aggression. This is controlled chaos.
The idea that they are so chaotic actually works for them just because of the chemistry and the synergy that they have. You notice that if one person goes in really heavily, we could automatically assume, okay, he's gonna get picked off.
What the
but
heck?
The follow-up coming in from Aura Fire is definitely there. Fluffy goes in and is able to disable and follow up the movements coming in from Godiva, and High just comes in and starts to execute the members coming in from Rebellion Zion like one by one. And now with the space, with the power that they have, Aura Fire with a 5,000 gold lead will already also be able to take this turtle easy.
Yeah, I mean, chemistry and trust comes in huge here for side of Aura Fire. Now, with their control even, they look for an invade here, and Rebellion, they have zero answer. Their composition is not within their playstyle. Now they just seem lost. Aura Fire, at this point, they are just having fun with High, leading their team here on this Valentina. Holy Crystal is already secured. Plus, he also respects the damage for side of Rebellion, building that brute force breastplate here. So adding movement speed and as well as respecting the potential damage, physical and both magical with that brute force breastplate built.
When we see Rebellion Zion, we usually also focus on Swalo, right? But because Swalo was forced into this Lunox pick, it hasn't had the same impact as it had usually when they play. And it's starting to show the fact that he's unable to deal out the damage unless in a 3v or 4v1 situation is definitely evident, and it's kind of sad to see as of right now.
Yeah, they can only really go for these trades, these pickoffs on the other side of the map, isolate the other members, because if they go for a full-on team fight, Aura, They have 5,000 gold in their pocket, 5,000 more gold in their pocket. It's really tough right now for the side of Rebellion, but in the bottom side, it's going to be a 1v1, both junglers. Jisa gets away. Sinopolis, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, watch this on the big screen. Come on, man. Just watching the big screen. It's going to be crazy matches. This is the first match of the day. We still have Bigatron versus Alter Ego. We still have the El Clasico. So go ahead and buy some tickets. Also, get the Sanrio character skins because it's really, really cool.
Cool and cute.
You know what else is cool and cute? Good
What?
food, especially at half the price. Go ahead and order snacks right now from Grab Food or Grab Mart. Use the promo code MPLIDXGRAB to get your food. Hi is munching on the purple buff right now. And honestly, it feels like he's smurfing. 6-1-4. This guy, I don't know how to, you know, I don't have any words. I'm just speechless.
I guess one of the thing about what Aura Fire's bringing to the table is that this is definitely a surprise factor, and one of the ways to counter... Oh, but wait a minute. Something might be brewing here, Mirko.
Yeah, Hai has actually stolen the Tempest of Blades with IMU. It is going to be Godiva jumping back in front with the Tyrant's Revenge and the Tyrant's Rage. Hai now getting caught. Petrify going to be popped, and that's going to be Hai using the Tempest Blades as well. Furious Dive going to be able to be used, but not connected just yet. Look at Kabuki. Put your sights on towards Kabuki. One good pickoff can cancel out this Lord. And Brilliance of the Order actually going to be popped in the front side. Kabuki now looking for the pick onto Swaylo. He gets the G-Kundo. What the heck? What?
The damage.
He one-shot Swaylo. What the heck was that?
Yeah,
Holy.
the damage is definitely huge. They're being able to one-shot is there as well. And the thing is that I was about to mention even further is that, oh, I might be caught in a bad situation here, Mirko.
Nah, it's completely fine.
Okay,
he
okay,
can
I was
burst
like,
Swaylo, but he can't burst... I really hope he can't burst Val, because if he can, it's over.
It's broken, bro.
It's broken.
It's a broken game here. Now, the thing is, with the surprise factor of the Valentina in the composition of Aura Fire, unfortunately, Rebellion Zion doesn't have the CC to counter the movements coming in from Valentina, and therefore Hai is at liberty to dive in and dive out as he pleases. The only reliable CC that Rebellion Zion has is definitely, I guess, the spell coming in from Jiren, as well as the Tempest of Blades coming in from Jisa, but that isn't too reliable. But wait a minute, Mirko.
Yeah, there's going to be engaged right now. Hai has taken the Black Dragon form. It's going to be them controlling this side of the map. Hai now jumping in forward, but that's going to be a big mistake as he's going to get bursted down, forced to pop the Black Dragon form defensively. Jiren now looking for the same thing. The two dragons collide. Oh my god, that looked like something you would see in a movie. Sinopolis, by the way.
100%, 100%. This has got to be one of the most entertaining matches to watch. But what?
All right.
What? B-roll just gets one shot by Kabuki. Kabuki is secretly the assassin.
I'm sorry, my boys. This is Aura Fire's world. We're just living in it. And now it's going to be Rebellion jumping on towards Fluffy. He's going to get chain CC'd with a Furious Dive, and the Petrify actually going to be hold on to. Val running away right now with the Circle Eagle connected. It's going to be him taken down. Kabuki now going in for the G-Kundo. Will be able to just one-shot Swaylo with the help of his team. Jiren now in the midst of it all in a 1v3. Goes for the Petrify combo. Will he be able to survive? The question will be answered. It's a big no-no. A 3-0. But Jisa does get a trade into the mid lane. B-roll now with a clear. Going in for that ultimate, will be able to clear it out, but man, Aura, I don't know whether it's Rebellion making the mistakes, not committing fully onto Fluffy, or just Fluffy playing it perfectly, flickering when it matters most, and punishing them again.
My god.
Kabuki, we're living, I'm convinced we're living in Aura Fire's world. 8,000 gold lead, Kabuki styling on every member in 13 minutes.
If we thought Kabuki was great on the Beatrix, we stand corrected with this next Cho pick. Kabuki is actually performing spectacularly, being able to take members from Rebellion Zion one-on-one, being able to take on the imported members as well. It's like, you know, before Rebellion Zion was using Cho, correct?
I don't know, man. They've broken my brain. It's time to take a look at the instant replay here, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series. Gani, what happened?
Yeah, Fluffy just baited all their resource from side of Rebellion. But wait a minute.
Yeah, Val is going to get completely taken down. A monster kill pickup for the side of Aura Fire. At this point, It feels like taking a lollipop from little kids. Aura Fire making it look easy against Rebellion. Jisan now going for the engagement. Facehugger is able to juke him out with the help of Godiva. He gets out, he gets the purple buff. But again, they're losing all fronts right now. High jumping in, zoning Dyron. And Suelo will not be able to get out of that one, even when Aura are caught off guard. They still managed to win out the fights. A 2-0, a 10,000 gold lead in the making for Aura. They're pushing inside the base. Godiva jumping in with the Times of Revenge, not able to connect onto anybody right now. Biro still doing a good job kiting them, but High pops the Black Dragon form, zoning away all the other members. Dyron jumping with the Furious Dive, but instantly Flicker will be the response from Fluffy. They're looking to siege down the base right now with Val jumping with the Furious Dive. It's going to be a lot of damage placed once again, zoning away the members from the turrets with the Enhanced Lord in 15 minutes. It feels like they want to look for the end. Rebellion still holding strong, but High now caught in the midst of it all. It's going to be Godiva taken down. Fluffy now jumping as well on the following time. We're going to be able to get taken down. Jisa picks up a double kill. The base will be targeted, but still is going to be defendable as Rebellion somehow managing to survive in the game. A 10,000 gold lead though for the Dragons.
Man, but Aura Fire, they went in a 3v5 situation, so when it comes down to it, okay, it would be great if you can actually win that out, but if not, it just seems like overcommitment and overconfidence coming in from Aura Fire at this stage. I do understand they are sitting at a 10,000 gold lead, but you can't discount the amount of damage that Suelo can have now that she has started to form all her items. But if we take a look at the Samsung real-time win probability, it is going to still be favoring Aura Fire as we're going to take a look at the items.
Yeah. If we take a look at the items here, Fluffy already built that Dominance Ice and as well as Oracle. So that anti-regen and as well as HP regen for himself is just huge. Taking and as well as dealing damage. And take a look at Facehugger, man, already. Genius 1 completed, Clock of Destiny, and Lightning Truncheon as well. So I feel like Facehugger with that 10 assists, a huge impact, and Biro can just cannot just, show across the map freely because of this Kagura.
I'm still just so speechless. Again, I don't know what's happening in this game. It's controlled chaos. Look at the player's gold presented to you by Liv and by Mandiri. On the marksmen, on the fighters, on the assassins, it's always just Kabuki.
Kabuki and Fluffy.
Yeah. How does Fluffy get in there? He's an XP laner.
As always, bro. It's like
what?
If we can say Kabuki is consistent, he's consistent. But Fluffy is also super consistent, always being relevant, always being at the top of the boards in terms of gold, in terms of damage, in terms of damage taken. Take all the categories. Fluffy has it all.
With so much CC from Aura Fire, look at Biro. He actually had to go Purify on a marksman. And now, again, Fluffy just doing his thing. Once again, baiting for members to come in towards that and going. He actually goes in for a re-engage now. High jumping in as well. That's going to be a lot of damage placed. Dyron gets taken down. A 2v4 at this point. Kabuki, we don't need you. It's just, oh my god, High and Fluffy. They managed to sustain. They managed to beat the members. And it's just a cleanup for Kabuki at this point. Tempest of Blaze is going to be popping now. Jisa using the Tempest of Blaze, running away, but he's going to get kicked on to the umbrella. He gets taken down on the other side. Godiva and Fluffy in a 2v2 against Val and Suelo. It seems like it is inevitable. Val gets bursted down. Kabuki gets his legendary. Suelo jumping in with the Chaos Order, still able to deal some damage on towards Fluffy, but it won't be enough. Godiva goes in for the last ditch engage, a wipe out from the Dragons, and this is a dominant display from Aura Fire. We thought they were strong in week 1, week 2,